Welcome to No Substitutes, the show where I have some of my favorite people on and we talk about what ingredients make them who they are. And today I have a very special guest. She, in my opinion, is one of the most talented actresses. And by that I mean actual actress, so, because people might think. Anyways, she's also she's a fun, loving, quirky, all-around lovely human being. And please welcome Miss Evelyn Claire.
Oh, thank you.
Just butter you up real quick.
I'm so greasy.
You're so buttered. Well, how's your day?
Ah, man. Speaking of greasy, the pipes broke down the street, so I haven't had access to running water.
Well, you look great.
I know, it's like the skin routine's working. Like,
nice.
The skin biome is balanced.
Nice.
Like, we're good.
We're good. Killing it. Wow. Are you still at the same house?
No.
No, you moved.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was a nightmare.
Yeah?
I don't know if I showed you some of the problems with it, but none of the doors sealed. There's always
That's
like a
weird.
gap this
That's
big.
weird.
And anything could get underneath it. There's snakes, scorpions, tarantulas, crazy, every type of spider, and like a whole army of isopods. And like, it was like
What?
it was a jungle safari every day.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow,
geckos.
I'm glad I only came over once.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Fuck.
Thank God I got out of there. It was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you in puddles now?
In a place where the doors
Where
seal.
Okay, that's all we need to know. Good. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, you can come over and the kitchen's nice and it's all
I love a
perfect.
nice kitchen.
Yeah.
In puddles.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump into it. What are 3 ingredients you would say you need for your profession? To be fair, I don't actually really know what you would put as your profession, though, because you're kind of like
An enigma
an
this
enigma
point.
of a person.
I don't know. Yeah, what am I now? Like, I don't know if anyone can really
I know.
box me in anymore.
No.
But the 3 ingredients, I did my homework.
Yeah.
I thought about it when I saw the questions. I was like, no, I got this.
Good.
Gotta be
You're graded on this. She's like, never mind.
I gotta go. But you gotta be resilient.
Yeah.
Because, there's a lot of challenges in this industry. And being in entertainment, like, you gotta be able to keep going. And that leads into how adaptable you are. Okay. Are you adaptable? Can you go with the flow? Can you create your own world? Like, can you make your own rules? Can you bend to the rules? Can you, whatever you can do to go with the trends, I guess, as well. And then creativity is just like the backbone and the heart of it all. So if you aren't a creative, I don't really know what you're doing in the entertainment space.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like...
Go be in finance or tech.
Yeah.
This isn't a job that you can be a robot.
I mean, well,
I guess we are starting to use AI for some stuff.
It's only a matter of time. I mean...
I would love to be a fun, loving, carefree robot, though.
Me too. Like, yeah. Like, hey, can you read this book to me while I put my makeup on?
Yeah.
Like, sure, no problem.
Yeah. They're just our besties.
Yes.
If Elon wants a world of robots, they have to at least be willing to coexist with us, I hope. Every sci-fi film I see, it's always them taking over or, like, killing us, so
I want them to have skill sets. Like, can they braid hair?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Can they take my makeup off at night?
Yeah. Okay, maybe I do want a robot.
Maybe like a non-weird...
Enigma. They can do...
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
You know what? I would need it to shave my butthole for me.
That would be the best. That would be the best use for robots.
Yeah.
If we're going to get robots, that's what they need to, that's the skill that they need to
fine motor
be able to do.
skills.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spread them and just get in there. Because there's that one spot right above. That's like too hard.
I can't believe. I think that's called the bunny tail.
The bunny
That's
tail?
what they call it. Yeah, the bunny
That's
tail.
really cute. That makes me not want to shave it.
No, it's like I feel better about it now.
I feel better about it now.
Back shots and guy comments on it. Babe, you
Like, I
missed
love
a
your
spot.
bunny tail. Whoa. That'd be
Perfect.
wholesome.
I would probably die right then and there. Just pull out a razor underneath
You're like,
the
no,
pillow.
can you actually get that for me? And that's why I actually came over. I didn't come over for anything else.
You fool.
Cool. You thought this was just about sex?
No.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, what is the best food you've had on set? Because you've also been on not just adult sets, so.
Oh, yeah, when there's actual catering on a real Hollywood set.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And when they have, like, the whole, like, options deal, or, like, they got vegan options, and and they got, like, actual, like, food that's hot.
Just chips?
Yeah, and, like, you know, so the guys serving it are always smiling.
Aw.
And that part makes me happy. It's really those little things, man. There's something soulless about the bag, all the individual plastic containers come in and
From Uber
all right,
Eats.
who ordered the?
Yeah.
And you're just
I
like,
know.
give me my fucking slop so I can just get on with my degenerate life.
Yeah.
At least like when you're like on Hollywood sets, you're just like, get your food.
Get your
Like,
food.
little cafeteria line.
Aw, that's cute.
Go sit next to somebody you befriended and you just shoot the shit.
Well, what's the best dish you've had then on a Hollywood set?
I can't. There's
Okay.
been a lot. But like I'll try to like try little bits of everything.
Oh,
like
okay.
I'm kind of like make the most of it.
Yeah.
You know, because
I like
not
that.
all catering's the same.
Yeah. I working for did you ever work for Erica Lust?
I don't think so.
I went to Spain and worked for Erica Lust, and that ruined American sets for me.
Oh, did they
because
just have like the
they
most?
had like a chef on set.
Oh.
Like, and I follow her on Instagram now, and we like totally became friends because I used to cook before adult entertainment. But yeah, I was like, whoa, like home cooked, amazing, healthy, hearty meals every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
That makes you be like, okay, I can't go to adult time set anymore.
No.
I can't do.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will
there-
say the food,
yeah.
that's like always been a big thing for me, is just the food. And I know they're doing their best, but yeah, being on Erica Lust set made me be like, oh, this is like how it should be, in my opinion.
what it could be.
What it could be. Yeah. Like that's definitely in
They're
people's
missing
budget.
creativity
Yeah.
and adaptability
Yeah.
and resilience.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these companies are missing.
And chefs. You need to hire chefs. I almost want to start, because I'm not performing anymore. So part of me wants to offer my skill sets for intimacy coordinating or cooking.
Yeah.
That's the only way I'm going to get back on set, I feel like.
Would you do like non-sex roles?
Or
Just,
that.
It's
But
kind of
that's what-
funny.
yeah.
It's really fun to roll up to set and you're just pull
You're
up.
just there.
You're like, I remember these walls.
Yeah, the last thing I just did, Holly was producing it, and yeah, it was like just an acting role, and I was just like, this is so funny, like being in the makeup chair and knowing that it's not leading to that.
You don't have to shove a sponge up your and you
No,
yep.
just a regular day.
Deliver your lines
You
and
just
go
deliver your
home.
lines, and you go home, and you're like, oh, okay, I don't feel as exhausted.
It's the best. I love it.
Yeah.
I love background acting and just like just cameos. It's so fun.
I saw you met Anthony Hopkins.
I do believe you mean the other British guy, Malcolm McDowell.
That's who you met. Sorry. Malcolm McDowell. They look so old and white. Sorry.
They're so old now, yes. Malcolm is so cool.
Yeah? Okay. I mean,
great.
both I think I would probably lose my shit. So.
You know what? I mean, I probably shouldn't say it, but it's the best pickup line I've ever heard, and it's game. So he was like, if I was 45 years younger, I would have been all over you like a wetsuit.
Oh my God. I love that.
I'm like,
Malcolm McDowell.
Best. Like, no wonder he got around. Like when he was young and just like.
Yeah. He's like, man, good thing you're not.
I wouldn't have been safe.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, oh, Lord.
Yeah. I was this PA for 2 days, and it was like the best 2 days of my life. I was having a great time.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
He had me wear his Rolex to keep it safe. Like, he just trusted me. Like,
wow. It's like you're his hot granddaughter or something for a few days.
Yeah.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He liked my car.
Aw. Did he meet Puddles?
Yes. Yeah. Apparently, all the days that I was his PA, like, he was very, like, happy.
Oh.
Compared to the days I was not.
The days you weren't, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
I could be a PA, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like I could.
I would be so happy just being a PA if it was for
some old movie
Anthony
star.
Hopkins and Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah, no, it's the best. Like, it's like, they, you know, you just ask them a little question and they tell you their stories and you're like, wow. Times were really different then.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Then you get to tell them crazy hot girl stories and they're just like, wow.
Right. They think it's like they met their match, but also, again, they're 45 to 50 years older. So it's like, okay, well, nothing's
now they have this perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
They're like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I feel like porn girls probably have just as crazy as stories as
rock stars
from
yeah,
for sure. Like with just it's not even from being in porn. It's like from the stars that hit porn stars up, or like the events we attend.
Oh,
and they're
definitely.
like, whoa.
Yes.
Like, yeah, no, it's a time to be alive.
Some of the things I've seen.
Yeah. Ages you. Well, speaking of the industry, how has the industry changed since you got started?
Well, I mean, 2015.
Okay.
You know, so that's pre-OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I'm a dinosaur. I'm a veteran now, I guess. Like, I'm one of like
I feel like there's a different type of feeling people have, the ones before OnlyFans versus the ones, like I started with OnlyFans, so I feel like I have such a fun-loving perspective of the industry. But then there's all of you before it.
It used to be a war.
Yeah, they're like, oh, honey.
Darling, you don't know what we've sacrificed.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
well, how has it changed since you got started?
Well, you know, I feel like the greatest, like, depiction of what it was like before OnlyFans really shafted studio is Pleasure, the film Pleasure,
right?
That I'm in.
Yeah, that's actually how I learned about her. I didn't even know that you were actually in porn ever.
I went into doing more porn because I did
that movie.
I was like, well, might as well just make it true since no one's gonna be able to tell the difference.
Right. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was and I just remember being like, yeah, you were just serving the whole movie.
Oh my, yeah, me at 22 was just unstoppable. I was kind of scary. Like,
no, it was like it was like that character was so, yes, exactly. Yep. Show the camera.
You know, the worst part is you got to like pick a spot far away, you know, somewhere, and just like, you got to make sure like the underside of your eyes show just a little, you know, like little Kubrick stare.
Yeah.
Moment. Like, you got to combine
Kubrick
that.
cunt.
You gotta like completely relax your face and not think about anything. It's like what makes it bitchy is the aloofness.
Aloofness. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that you are bitchy. It is that you're aloof.
No, but that's the thing. It's like you couldn't even tell if your character was supposed to be bitchy. You were just like, this girl has a past.
Who
That's
is
how I
she?
felt when I watched that movie. I was like, whoa, she has a past.
What does she go through?
She's serving
pleasure
like,
to Evelyn Claire. I mean, Ava, whatever.
Yeah.
The funny thing is Ava Rhodes' character is modeled after Lana Rhodes. They couldn't get Lana Rhodes, so that's why they had me. So thanks, Lana.
Lana wouldn't have been able to translate as good. I feel like that would have been way worse because the people that were in the movie, like you, Casey, Small Hands, like they were all, I don't know, like people that I feel like are great for the industry, but Lana Rhodes has not been the best person.
She's been a bit of a flip-flopper.
Yeah, when it comes to how she feels about the adult
what side are you
industry.
on?
Yeah.
But to be fair to her, her career has been really weird.
Yeah.
That is not a normal
career
that has been replicated. So
no. I remember talking to Spiegler about it, and he was like, I just put her in front of all these brands. He's like, I knew she wasn't gonna, I don't know. I don't want to say anything too mean, but he was pretty much just like, he knew she wasn't, at least didn't want to be in the industry that long. So he was like, I put her in front of Playboy, I put her in front of Penthouse. I felt like that was like where she was gonna go. So, yeah. I mean, but she also
she doesn't like sex.
No.
And that's the biggest thing that like defines a genuine person who should be in the industry as an adult performer, someone who has a bit of a perverted sense to them. Like you've got to be a pervert, and that's one of the first questions Spiegler asks you when you say, "I want to be a Spiegler girl."
Right?
He's like, "Are you a pervert?" Like, are you? Like, are you a sicko? Because, like, if you're not, what are you doing here?
He's like, you're not going to enjoy this.
Yeah, like, and I think it's insane how rampant it is that girls use sex as a form of self-harm.
Yeah.
And, like, people need to be more aware of, like, when that behavior is present and to not engage and, like, perpetuate, like, people's, like, weird, like, need to be the victim. But, like, they're traumatizing themselves in a weird way.
No, that's actually the most perfect way to describe that. Because I've talked to people about it before. And how, I just want younger women, before they choose to do this kind of work, to understand that this isn't an escape. And this isn't something you should be doing to, as like a form of self-harm almost.
I feel like a lot of people find themselves, and not even in the industry, but like in relationships as well, outside in normal world, in the normal world, in the realm, normal folk. You know, I talk to guys, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I had this girlfriend who wanted me to hit her," and it's just like, okay, ladies, we need to have a chat. Yeah, like we're scaring the boys.
We're scaring the boys.
We're scaring them. They're traumatized now. We can stop.
We gotta stop.
I'm just gonna chill out.
Yeah, they don't. They just want sex.
They're like, so many dudes will be like, I'm so vanilla. Like they're scared that I'm like, please, don't hurt me. Like, it's okay to be vanilla, y'all. Like, can we just like focus on communicating and all that normal shit first before we're like holding knives to each other's throats? What is wrong with y'all?
Let's just get to know each other before we do that.
The porn rot brain.
Yeah.
The porn.
I mean, that's why, I don't know, the only place I ever explored more, and I didn't even ever do anything hardcore, but working for kink.com has always been like a safe place for me.
Yeah.
And
I was never allowed to do it because Spiegler was like, your skin is too fair. You'll get marked up and bruised.
That's
and then you
true.
can't work.
That's fair. He's like, you're too white to be kinky. He's like, your skin's literally vanilla. You can't go work for
I got
kink.
discriminated against.
Fucking Spiegler.
I love him.
Yeah. Well, but that's the only place I ever felt safe doing it, but I never even like did anything that crazy.
In your personal life or otherwise?
No, yeah, I've definitely never been like, punch me in the throat, please. I'm never like...
I got slapped once out of the middle of nowhere. Like, I was having drunk sex. And they slapped me. And
in the face?
In the face. And I cried.
Ooh, yeah.
I cried and I went in the bathtub and I just cried some more.
Yeah. If that's like... If you didn't initiate it.
What the hell was that for? What did I do wrong?
Yeah, you're like, excuse me.
Is it because I'm a slut?
He thinks like, yeah. That's the other thing too. People people always think that they're like, oh, if you do corn, you are obviously down for anything, and then they'll stick a finger somewhere. You're like, excuse me. Or do that. And you're like, dude, I'm actually like... Especially off-camera stuff, I'm like, I
feel like we're so much more controlled.
I just want to snuggle and it turn into something and then, like, kiss me on the forehead while you're doing things. But not, if you slap me, same thing, I would cry.
Yeah, like...
I'd be like, why?
You hate me.
Yeah.
Why do you hate me?
Why do you hate me? What did I do? What did your mother do? Like, first of all, yeah. Like, this is something deeper, and I'm not prepared to be your therapist. So I'm gonna just block your number. See you never. Oh, okay. What did you learn from being a cam girl that helped you grow on Twitch?
Well, just like how to use the fucking computer. OBS. Finding out what stream keys are. No, just like the basics.
Yeah.
But like adult stuff is completely different than Twitch stuff.
Well, that's the thing.
As much as they've been trying to blur.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It doesn't operate the same at all.
And it's like, especially with other platforms that adult entertainers use, it's not as engaging. Like, I feel like you're really engaging with your fans when you do streams.
I try to read the chat.
Or, yeah.
I try at least to read the chat.
You went live when we were at XBiz, not this last year, but the year before.
Yeah,
you're like, hi, chat. We're at XBiz.
Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to do that, but I think they get more publicity. They shouldn't be mad.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
And I don't stream anything that's crazy.
No, it's
like,
not like
I try so hard.
Yeah. That was like, if you're going to stream anything that's adult entertainment, that's probably the safest place.
Exactly.
Because it's not.
It's pretty polished.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to be on their best behavior.
Yeah, it's an award show. Owen and Small Hands kissed. It was iconic.
I can't believe I got that on camera.
I know.
Yeah, I need to go get back on my bullshit, but to be honest, it is so embarrassing to be her. To be that girl who's Twitch streaming. It is so embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. It's just...
It seems so, like, nonchalant when you do it. I don't know.
Thank you. Thank you.
It doesn't seem embarrassing.
I try so hard to play it off like it's cool, but I feel like a huge dork. Like,
you
I got
are
a weird,
dork,
dirty
but you're like
secret.
A cute... Oh, like, well, I was gonna say you're a cute
got a bunch
dork.
of weirdos in my phone watching, like I'm a spy.
Oh,
I don't know. Like, I just feel like I'm not supposed to be doing that. Feels naughty.
Feels naughty being on Twitch.
Bad and not. Yes.
What the hell?
In public.
In public.
Yeah. In public, it makes it really weird.
Yeah, I think I would feel too like self-conscious, but
that's why the stream is always up my nose. So I don't want to make people look at me. I'm so shy. Why am I here? Like, why am I in this industry if I'm so shy? I need the audacity.
Well, you're also, but you're a great actress, and I think you love to do any form of creativity.
Oh, man.
And sometimes, I don't know, it's like being the shy person, like it can be a tool that you use because, I don't know, I feel like if you're shy in your personal life, when you're acting, you're kind of like, oh, this is like the only time I'm going to feel okay with being an extrovert or being this character, and getting to feel or be something different for a little bit. I don't know.
I always laugh because I feel like I get typecast as like the mean girl or like kind of like the insidious one. It's like one with ill intent.
Right.
And it's
ill intent. That's true. I'm like, the thing we shot together.
Yeah, I was framed the entire time as the one who was like trying to get her husband murdered or whatever. And like I was like orchestrating all of it, like the evil woman I am. And it turned out to be Scarlett. Not me. I'm innocent.
I'm innocent. I was framed the whole time.
I was plotting, yes, but not.
Okay, but oh wow, it's like Gone Girl, but reverse. Gone Man.
Wait,
Gone Guy.
I honestly did not watch it.
I didn't watch Gone Girl. I'm just assuming that's what the plot is. It just seemed. From clips I've seen that's kind of what it was anyways. From
what I remember is I like needed you to like I needed your character to do something. Like I was like you were part of the plan.
I just remember like we're shooting a shower scene with you. I don't remember much.
Right. Oh yeah, you had like 2 lines. You're like, babe, what's wrong? And I'm just like, I can't talk about it.
I think I was your side piece.
Oh no. I'm a cheater. I blocked it out of my mind.
I thought you. I mean, I was just such a small part in that, so I didn't really read the whole script.
Okay, yeah, it was a noir.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, I mean, that's all I remember is just the shower. So.
Hey, the pictures from that set looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they were really tasteful.
Yeah.
For being dirty, for
being
a dirty
very
movie,
naughty.
It was very tasteful stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh. What was your favorite dish from your childhood?
My favorite dish from my childhood. Oh.
Did you have a childhood? You seem like somebody who was just an adult.
My mom discovered Farmville and Candy Crush and Frontiersville and those games.
Oh.
She stopped raising me after that. So I was kind of on my own for a minute. A lot of freezer entrees from Costco.
Freezer entrees from Costco.
Yeah, so I think my favorite thing that just like a cheesy roll up with like a quesadilla with fucking cheese, dude. Like just the most basic of like
just love a good quesadilla.
There's nothing in the fridge. Like right. You know, like there's
this is what we're making. This is
it. It's easy. I'm a child. Like
mm-hmm. I'm a child. Cheese is all I need. That's fair.
Yeah.
Because you're from Washington?
Yep, from Washington.
You look like you're from Washington. Yeah.
They don't look like me there either, though. Yeah.
Yeah. You look like what Bella Swan was supposed to look like.
Yeah. When they do the remake, I'm going to play her mom.
Really?
Wait, she doesn't have a mom.
Yeah, she does. She has like...
No, wasn't her Twilight? Mom in Twilight? Isn't Bella Swan's mom dead? I don't
know.
Where's her mom at?
Her mom
should have been like, who the fuck is her boyfriend?
I know. No, her mom is like, it seems like an app. Well, her mom like raises her, but then is like gets a boyfriend or something. It's like you're gonna move to Washington with your dad.
Oh,
or something.
Okay, yeah.
Her mom is like moving to Florida.
Yeah, I could play that character.
Play the mom that's like, I have this new man and I don't want, you're just too much on now, so maybe you should go live with
some
your
like
dad
crazy lipstick on and like, you know,
be the
put on glasses and big hat and leave.
Big hat. Abandon your daughter.
Get in a topless car, you know, and
nice.
Take my top off too and drive away.
Wow,
bye, Bella.
Come on, bye, Bella. Be a great remake.
I would watch it.
Yeah.
It'd probably be funnier than the original.
Yeah.
That's the thing about...
Was there ever a porn parody of Twilight? Did anyone ever do that?
I'm sure there's a million, but like not as good as if I did it.
Right. That's why I mean.
Like not to be like big dick energy here, but I know I'm the best.
Yeah.
There's no one else who could do it like me.
Wow.
So I guess I have a job to do. I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
Fuck. That and
okay.
Snow White.
Snow White. Yeah, that'd be a great one for you. Wow. That'd be amazing.
I'm trying to build like a cool glass coffin situation. You know, and then Prince Charming.
Who's gonna have a budget for that?
Dude, we just get some plexiglass.
Oh, okay.
And put some like flowers on the holes.
Give.
No, we go to Home Depot.
Oh, okay.
Spend like, I don't know how much plexiglass is.
However much plexiglass.
Whatever, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
One afternoon, live stream it on Twitch, get paid to build it. You know, boom, we're fucking good. We're good. Nothing but profits.
Nothing but profits. That's adult entertainment sometimes.
See, that's what that creativity is for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you gotta have that. What's the earliest memory you have of your mom?
My mom. I think my just earliest memory, though, in general, was sneaking out of bed. Like, I'd sleep in her bed, and it was like a thunderstorm, and I snuck out of bed. I wiggled all the way off the bed and crawled into the living room, and there was just rain. I just remember looking at the streaks and just like how it looked. It was just really pretty, and then I went back, crawled back in. First thing I remember.
Aww.
But I guess that includes her, so
yeah. Like she was just sleeping.
She was there.
Just a lump, but
supporting actor.
Yeah, unpaid actress. Unpaid extra in that one. What's the best piece of advice you received growing up?
Oh, my grandfather. All right, I need you to picture like 6'5", like large man.
Wow.
White Hanes shirt, light wash denim Levi's, rainbow suspenders.
Oh.
And a pistol in his back pocket.
Okay.
Just look back sides.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he... Oh my god, sorry, I got distracted talking about trying to let you imagine this man first before I went into this. What was the original question? I'm so sorry.
Advice you received.
Right, okay, yes. My grandfather would tell me bits of advice before he'd take me to school.
Oh.
With the gun in his pocket.
Amazing.
Boys lie.
Love with the rainbow suspenders. Boys lie. Yeah. That's the best piece of advice.
Really hard to really top that one.
Yeah.
Boys will put you on a pedestal to look up your skirt.
Ooh.
That I was a little too young for. But valuable nonetheless.
But valuable. Wow.
Yeah.
G-paw.
And be kind to the natives.
Oh. Nice.
I took that one really seriously.
Yeah, that's good.
Because he didn't lie.
Yeah. You're like, boys lie, grandpas don't.
Yeah. Grandpas aren't boys.
Grandpas are just big boys. Aw, always be kind of the natives. I like that one.
Yeah. I was like, at the time I was like, that's really random, but okay.
Do you know what tribes are up there in that area?
There's the Spokane tribe. Yeah, I mean it's all
they're all
there. Up there. Yeah.
Okay.
There's hella tribes up there.
Yeah. Where I grew up, there was Yurok and Wiyot mostly. So I remember doing a field trip in elementary school. I was about to say primary. I'm like, we're not.
What is the primary?
I was like, we're not proper.
No.
This is America. Oh God, that was weird.
But did you go to like a reservation or something? Like as a field trip?
No, that's what I feel like people need to see.
Casino.
But yeah, I feel like if they went to reservations, you would see what natives deal with now. But
It's really awful, actually. Like,
Yeah.
they just deserve a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I remember growing up, and my mom and I would go to this, it was called Two Rivers Casino Resort. And it was in, like, I think if I'm not messing up my campsites. But I just always thought it was so weird and so kind of fucked up. Like, oh, here you can live here. You can live here, and you can make money off of a casino. And
that's your
what
treat.
we give you.
Yeah, that's
There
what
you
we
go.
give you.
You're welcome.
Right.
Like, it just
You're
seems
like,
so
no, they
shitty.
are they deserve so much more.
Yeah. Like, they deserve better.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, what the fuck? What is that? What is that? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So. No, we went to some site though where they still had like, or maybe they rebuilt it, like what their teepees and stuff used to look like. I don't think it was original, so
Probably not. No,
yeah.
I think it's important to keep all that stuff alive out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's a big thing, but
yeah, I have a friend. She's Lakota. She's from the Lakota tribe, and she didn't even realize this until she got older. But like their diet, like natives are really educated on their diet, so she started doing that, where she would go to reservations and teach kids about like what natives should be eating and what they should be avoiding. Because a lot of reservations are given
when the white man introduced all that shit,
dairy,
all
alcohol,
that bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, like my mom worked in the medical field, and she'd tell me like, yeah, no, like the one group of people who cannot handle alcohol, that are, just their bodies are too pure, are Native American folk, because it's just like they're what the fuck is this poison?
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
Oh.
I digress.
I
love lemon drops.
Yeah. You're like, but speaking of booze.
I love lemon drops.
She's really good at making lemon drops. She made me one time while we streamed and cooked. That was lovely.
Fond memory.
Mm-hmm. What is the best meal someone has ever cooked for you?
Oh my god, this chick named Lumi came over,
and I was like, what chick?
She made me, what was it? It was plantains and
tacos. They were vegan tacos.
What else? What was it?
Black beans, guacamole, and plantains.
But no, there's an orange. Was it yam?
Maybe sweet potato.
Sweet potato. Yeah, I'm like,
there was an orange. Ew.
I
know, that's why I was like, I don't think I put oranges in there.
No.
No, yeah, I went over and made some tacos while we Twitch streamed.
That changed the way I've made tacos ever since.
Yeah, tacos can be really anything. I've made, like a good breakfast taco too. It's just like mashed potatoes with some fried eggs.
Oh.
So good. And a tortilla and then like some avocado. It's, tacos.
So what are you doing later?
I'm like, I can eat tacos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I really want to. Aw. Who are some people that have helped you grow?
Okay, well, I practiced this question in the mirror. So my PR person told me, no, I'm just kidding. Don't have one. But it's just like, when it comes to people helping me, I feel like this is such an individual's journey.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's, unless you have like a support team behind you, it's like, it's such a, you're on your own, and you got like some people who might help you from different countries online. And good luck. So, but like my family has always been supportive.
That's awesome.
I'm very privileged from that leaping point. My colleagues, all the people I've worked with, oh my god, I feel like I've had such a great time, just like get the best of the best sometimes. Like, and then obviously my community, because free tech support's amazing, and they obviously buy my content and keep my lights on. So
Oh, we love you guys.
Like,
They pay the bills.
Literally the whole point.
Yeah.
So
No, for sure. I feel like I need to be better at giving more shout outs to the fans on here, because we wouldn't be doing this thing without them. If anybody wants to fund a movie for I'm like,
it costs a lot.
It does.
It is an expensive thing to become a producer.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta tell them, like, hey, do you want to become a producer? You have all this money you don't know what to do with.
Smart.
How about you invest in my film that I'm making?
I love the idea.
I think that's how they do it. I don't know. I think that's actually how they do it.
Yeah.
I think that's actually how how movies produced is. Yeah, you just ask which.
Like, hey, you have money.
Hey,
do you want?
I'm trying to make a movie. I need at least like $2,000.
I love that. Ooh. What is a life event that shaped you?
Oh man, the life event that like truly shaped me, or just like where did it go wrong? Oh, no. I think actually being put in pleasure was kind of like where I was like, oh my god, like I have to leave it all behind. Like this is like a new, like there's no going back.
Right.
I had my own trailer.
Yeah.
I am the real deal now.
Yeah.
And I gotta take myself more seriously. I need to know that I am capable, and what if I could do this, that I could do other things, and like anything in between. And I just kind of like gave myself permission to accept that, like, okay, I got this role who's like the whole point is just to foil the main character.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Like that's not just anyone can get that. So just like, what am I going to do with that? Unfortunately, there's not 1,000 roles like that they're trying to fill in Hollywood.
Right.
So my fans are going to be sad and sore and disappointed when I grow old without being a movie star, but it's fine.
I think you still have so much time.
I want to be like,
I feel like I want more movies like that to happen. I feel like there needs to be some more
like pleasure.
Was it Neon Rated? Was that the production company that did it?
No.
Or was it just like independent?
No one wanted to touch it for a while. They wanted like recuts and stuff, and take out the dicks and take out the dicks.
Yeah.
No.
Fair.
By removing them completely.
Right.
Yeah, because right in the first like 5 minutes of the film, you're confronted with John Strong's penis.
Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah,
it's a jump scare, but like that's the point. That was the point.
It is. Yeah, you're like,
oh, that's what that looks like if you've never been in that position before.
Yeah,
there's a cock in your face. Get to sucking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, more. Yeah, just more. I don't know, more like art house, but still adult, but still, I don't know, like something.
I think it's
along
difficult.
Those lines. I know
it's difficult to shoot this stuff because it either glamorizes it too much, or it focuses on the trauma of it.
Yeah,
too much.
It makes it.
It's hard to
bad.
do.
Yeah,
a realistic portrayal.
Yeah,
without.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody, and I feel like even Pleasure.
I feel like they could make a movie. I wasn't
on set, but I feel like from what I did see, they were trying to do the best they could without being in the adult entertainment industry.
I mean, they were though. Like all the people, like Bryn and Casey, they were part of like they. It was so accurate. Everything was so accurate.
It was, no, for sure.
Like
even just like the events and. I love that McBlue plays the director.
He's like Greg Lansky or whatever the fuck he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay, now you go down on
I
her.
know, him and his Austrian accent.
Actually, I think she has a yeast infection.
I know.
Fuck.
Your famous line.
My famous line that I'll always be known for.
Because you're just serving face most of the movie.
And then my actual lines is the most severe, gut-wrenching like blow to the ego a girl could ever hurt you.
I know.
I think she has a yeast infection.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The worst part is Sophia before we got started, she cried
Oh.
because she was supposed to like rough me up and stuff, and she's not an aggressive person at all. So like it was very outside of who she is as a person to even like lay her hands on me in an aggressive manner, even if it's just playing and fake and
acting. And
I had to be like, if you hurt me, I liked it. You know, like just to make
to,
her like feel
egg her on.
Yeah, like
Aw.
And so it was all hammed up. I was not injured or hurt in any form in that movie.
No, yeah.
But
was it did she actually put the thing in?
I in a sound booth brought a dildo and was
okay.
It was so actually making those noises, but no.
But not in that scene. Okay.
I mean, I did have my mouth on it for like just continuity.
Yeah.
But I went all the way.
Yeah,
I went for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, why not just shoot the real thing?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Perfect.
Shoot it the way you guys want, but I'm gonna not make this fake.
Yeah. Love it. Was there an intimacy coordinator for that?
Me.
Okay. Yeah. Like
kind of.
Everyone was their own.
Kind of.
I feel like
there was on different sets, but for me and Sophia, no, it wasn't really like
I'm
choreographed.
Surprised. I feel not even for that, but just for I guess for like that
that's
situation.
Probably also
like,
why she was so like
checking in with her and making sure
where's this gonna come from?
Yeah, you know. That's what. Yeah, we need more intimacy coordinators. I feel like even like Hollywood doesn't really have them. Like, I've talked to people that actors, and it's they'll tell me like the scenes that they have to do and they're like wearing a sock and then they're like, I don't want to make this girl uncomfortable, and I'm like, I can't believe you guys don't have intimacy coordinators. But
what do you mean? As an actor, you're just supposed to know how to be intimate, just like that, just whoever's in front of you, you're supposed to just know their soul. Your character does in the movie, so you should do.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Oh man, you ever like be having a scene with somebody, you're like, we are so disconnected. We're in two different planes of reality right now.
Well, I had that happen one time. Yeah.
Was it with me?
No.
You can say so.
No, it was with a guy. With girls, I feel like it's always easy to tap in and just be like, hey, what's up? Like, I don't know, it's way... from Giselle's interview earlier, she was like, I definitely feel like I have a guard up more with men. I feel like it is like, whether we meet to or not, it's like, because we know it's a job. But I feel like sometimes you can go into a scene and you're still like in that mindset, like they're taking something from you. But with girls, it's like, oh, we're just having fun.
Isn't it great that we get paid to do this?
Like when you're with girls on set, it's like a slumber party. Honestly. It's like a fun.
Like, ooh, hee hee hee, and I
touched each other.
I honestly, I'm like,
do I kiss? Like,
How do I talk about this? I had a scene with a girl, and I could just tell how straight she was.
Oh, that sucks.
But the worst part is when we flipped over, and like and she's like, wow, you're really gay.
You're like, okay.
Is that not the what do you want from me?
You're like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't have been that good at that. Sorry. Did I make you feel too good?
Like you forgot your fiance for a second. Like,
oh,
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Who knows what these girls have got dealing with?
I know. You
want to take a walk on the wild side and waste my time? Kidding.
Well, we've all been there. But yeah, I think the only time I've ever felt, because I definitely feel like I've worked with girls that I have that with, where I'm like, oh, you don't really want to be here, but I feel like I'll still just like girls can still forget about it for a second and just be like, oh, like we're just friends talking. So I feel like I can connect with them more easily for a scene. But when a guy is like not,
when his testosterone is low,
or like
and he has nothing to do with you,
preoccupied, you're just like, okay, this is,
yep,
yeah. You're like, ah,
yep.
Because then you check out, and then you're like, oh, this is just, it's gonna be a long day, I guess. But yeah.
So someone tweeted, like, why don't they ever show like the 5 minutes of jerking off because you're trying not to get a girl pregnant in porn? And I'm like, they cut that out.
Yeah.
They cut that part out.
Yeah, they're like,
that's 90% of the finishes. And
yeah, it's just a dude just, yeah.
Like hunched over, just sweating.
Like, yeah. Oh my God.
And then you're just laying there like, yeah.
I know. You're like, this is so hot. I love watching you do that. Just because you want them to finish fast.
Have you ever said some wild shit or just, done what has to be done to get it over?
For sure.
I was live streaming on a naughty site, and this guy paid for a private, and I opened the cam. I don't usually do it, but I was feeling generous. Anyways, my friend was with me, and she's like, "Oh wow," and he just like starts like spinning it, and I'm like, "Wow, that is the most floppy I've ever seen." And then he
came. He's like, "Whoa, I love how she knows how floppy it is. That gets me off. The flop gets me off." Whoa.
Yeah, so I learned that recently. That can happen.
I don't know what I would do.
You just laugh.
Yeah, I was going to say, I definitely couldn't keep a straight face.
No, why would you?
Why would you?
Why would you? If you got a pretty smile, laugh away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just uncomfortably be like, oh, okay.
It was genuinely funny.
I mean, no, for sure. I just...
Like, that's what did it for you?
Yeah. Whoa.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
Damn. Sorry, this has become a very X-rated podcast.
I know.
I'm afraid. You'll have to bleep out half the shit I say.
It's okay. Where's some unpopular food opinions you have?
Unpopular food opinions. Most guys eat like trash and they refuse to level up and eat better because they're just so hungry. Sorry, I needed to vent.
Yeah.
That was not the answer you were looking for.
Have you had some bad dates recently?
Yeah.
Okay. You're like, they keep taking me to Chick-fil-A and I just can't.
More like they just can't cook steak.
Oh. That should start being the, like, bare minimum. Is like, if a man doesn't know how to cook a steak, don't give him the time of day.
If I can understand the appeal of being like, I'm a caveman, I cook like a caveman, I'm so primal and tribal.
I'm so primal.
Big man. Big dog over here.
Big dog over
Eats
here.
raw meat.
Oh my God.
I don't cook my meat all the way because I don't know how.
Or they cook it medium to well done and you're like, this is dog food.
At least I know I'm not going to get like worms or something.
That's true.
I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Have you had sex with someone who has worms?
No.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Well,
so it's important to do parasite cleanses.
Yeah.
An unpopular opinion is parasites are nasty, and I believe
I don't think that's a unpopular one.
We shouldn't be eating them. And I think Timon and Pumbaa from The Lion King did a lot of damage to children because they'd be eating bugs.
Dude, those bugs look delicious, though. I don't know who who drew those bugs, but those bugs look delicious.
You're like, let's make them look like berries.
Yeah.
Berries with legs.
Yeah. They look juicy. Like, they definitely look fulfilling. If I was living in Africa, I'd be like,
And you're
oh,
vegetarian.
fuck yeah.
And
Yeah. You know, you're a pit. You're a
warthog, I think?
warthog. Yeah.
And a
Meerkat.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Fact check.
Fact check. Ooh, what is the most important thing to you right now?
The most important thing right now is, just getting my health, perfect. I want to just, I don't want to feel so tired. I feel tired a lot. So I want to get that back
Maybe you have
together.
worms. Kidding.
Whoa. At least I'm not alone. Thought I was single. No, they're in my skin. Just what I always want. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I already
Spooked
forgot what it
you.
was.
What's the most important thing to you right now?
Oh yeah.
Not worms.
Not actually, so
Oh, okay. Never mind.
growing your own food is
Yeah.
not that fucking hard. But you can make your own dirt too. You can make your own food and you can make your own dirt by making your own food. It's a never-ending fucking cycle,
That
bro.
makes
And so
sense.
you can use worms in a worm farm to help compost and use the worm castings to feed your garden. And it's like the best fertilizer ever.
So that's what's the most important thing to you right now? Just worms?
Restoring the earth
Restoring the earth for sure.
for the
but-
future generations to have delicious crops, yes.
Okay.
But
That's
also making paintings.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to make more paintings.
Yes.
On a serious note,
Mm-hmm.
my goal is to finish 5 paintings this year, like
Wow.
masterpieces.
Ooh, I can't wait to see. How did you get started with painting?
My mom put some supplies in my hands, and I just was left to my own devices, and that's all I did. And I just got really good.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I was like 16, I was like better than most
Yeah.
of my peers, and I was like, I'm not going to art school. It's fucking stupid. I know how to make. I know how to make art.
I'm an artist.
I don't need to go to school to learn how to make art.
No,
And
for
so
sure.
I took some college courses for free, and
Oh, free.
I did like the extracurricular
Oh, yeah.
running start sort of thing when you're in
Yeah.
high school.
Running start.
Yeah,
Love that.
I did not drop out.
No.
I took extra courses.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have some debunking. That was one?
Yeah, I graduated.
Yeah.
And I spoke at graduation.
She actually
I gave
was
the
she
motivational
graduated with honors.
I literally did. I
Yeah.
was like, cool.
How did that even? Do people just assume that they're like, oh, she does porn, she must have dropped out, or
No, so
how did that get started?
there was some weirdo that decided to make some weird bio and a bunch of fake information that's just like bullshit.
There needs to be better people like getting to choose who gets to put what on Google.
Yeah, no, and it's so fucked that you can't just get things taken down.
Yeah.
And especially if
I've read
it's
some
defamation.
I've read some false things about me. Well,
yeah?
nothing like that, but
Yeah.
I've read like people have put that I'm a Christian, and I'm like, definitely not.
Aren't you God-fearing?
I'm God's favorite, but I'm not a Christian.
Don't you know we're all going to be saved
Yeah, I was like, what?
soon?
Yeah, we're just, I don't know, like random things. But yeah, it's just always weird when you look, well, first of all, Google it yourself, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up because I got turned down.
Whoa.
For the better. This guy was weird.
Oh.
But he Googled
I
me.
thought you meant like for a job thing.
No, no one cares. I'm so hot and so talented, it does not matter.
Oh, good.
But to a random stranger who wants to just hook up with me or possibly marry me and make me have his children or something, like, he's gonna care that I did porn. And
oh, for sure.
so when he Googles me, he's just like, yeah, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel our date because I saw that I Googled you, saw you have an OnlyFans, and I don't date community people.
What?
Which is corpo speak for the streets. And Yeah, so I screenshot it because it's hilarious.
Yeah. I don't date community people. What a
Posted
child.
that shit. I posted that shit, dude.
Good.
And it got it had like 500,000 views. And
Wow.
he saw it. For
Good.
someone who says he doesn't have social media, he saw it. And he's like, why did you post it?
Yeah, because you're like, well, that was a ridiculous thing to say.
Because you're funny.
You're like, I thought it was hilarious. I was just showing the world how funny you were.
Yeah,
you're a
babe.
funny guy.
You're just a funny guy.
You're just a funny guy.
So silly.
You're just so silly. It's the best way to
goose.
respond to people who hate on sex workers. So silly. Just, ugh.
Oh my god.
You're a hoot.
Oh. My cheeks hurt when I talk to you.
Hurt. Wow. Ooh, there's actually a question here that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
What/who do you want to do on camera that you haven't done yet?
What do I want to... Who or what?
Who or what? Let's go with what.
What would I like to do on camera that I have not been able to do? There's so much. There's so many things. Like, porn is very limiting. And...
Well, let's not even just say in that realm.
Yeah, no,
We've been on real sets before, so.
Yeah, like, I feel like...
What's like... I'm very curious.
Something
What's
vampire
like,
gothic, like Blade, like kind of the Crow, Queen of the Damned, kind of like anything that is just like dark, edgy vampire shit. I feel like I am primed for that. Like again, vampire parody.
They don't even need to put makeup on you and make you look white.
I have the special effects built in and just put the prosthetic fangs on. We're good.
Yeah, literally. You're like, you know how much money you're saving putting me in a makeup chair?
Your budget will be cut in half because of me. And you will profit double because of me.
Yeah.
Because I am so cool.
Exactly.
Bitches love me. Your mom loves me. Your dad wants to fuck me. And
whoa.
I don't know. That was just me trying to be like really confident for a second.
You're killing it. You're doing great, sweetie.
Thanks, Mom. I talk to guys and they'll be like, yeah, I had this girlfriend who wanted me to hit her. And it's just like, okay, ladies, we need to have a chat.
Yeah.
Like, we're scaring the boys.
We're scaring the boys.
We're scaring them. They're traumatized now. We can stop.
We gotta stop.
We just gotta chill out.
Yeah. They don't... They just want sex.
They're like, so many dudes will be like, I'm so vanilla. Like, they're scared that I'm like, please, don't hurt me. Like, it's okay to be vanilla, y'all. Like, can we just like focus on communicating and all that normal shit first before we're like holding knives to each other's throats? The local scene. Growing up downtown. I don't want to like...
Oh, in Washington?
Yeah, I don't want to like name drop everything.
Right.
But I just love the hardcore scene so much.
Yeah.
And like the local bands. So like I don't like listen to like specific
mainstream
bands
stuff.
or mainstream shit.
Right.
But it was like all about the local. Like they're my favorite people ever. Like I feel so like safe and at home around a bunch of people just like who look like they're gonna kick someone's ass.
Nice.
I love it.
Well, after hearing your grandpa's story, that makes sense.
It makes me feel at home.
Yeah. You're like, oh, these people are terrifying. I love it.
This is safe.
This is safe, for sure. I feel like the scariest looking people are always the cuddliest.
Yes.
That's how I felt when I met you. I was like, wow, she's so nice.
She's actually not mean.
She's like, yeah, and you're just so like,
we're just here.
Yeah. Met you at X3 2 years ago. Yeah, you were talking to Johnny Sins. I was like, okay, I've shot with Johnny enough. So I was like, Johnny. I was just using Johnny to talk to you. I was like, oh, I loved you in Pleasure. And then like a few days later, she's like, do you want to be my date to XBiz? I was like, oh my God. Yeah, it's like she's so not mean. This is great.
No, I'm a friendly person, and like the biggest thing about this industry is I feel like, you know, it's my closest like closest touch to like some people that are like from the same cloth, you know, like, because what am I going to really have in common with somebody who hasn't like, who doesn't know what it's like?
Yeah. No, for sure.
It's difficult.
I think we have another producer question.
Yeah. We know that your painting came from your mom's influence, but when it comes to Twitch, do you think you got the gaming bug from her too?
Oh, no. So, yeah, my mom has had the severe addiction, right? I was the one who invited her to play the games.
Oh.
But I quit. I quit before she did.
Yeah.
She just kind of...
It took over.
Yeah.
What rank are you in the league?
I'm going to get out of iron someday.
This isn't a question. I put your one sheet together, so I'm sorry about the alternative school thing. But I read like 3 different articles, and the background on all 3 of them said that you dropped out of high school. So I'm
crazy.
Sorry, but that's really fucked up.
Yeah, no, I never dropped out. Never dropped out. I mean, for clarification, what went down was... Okay. All right, this bitch-ass English teacher thought she was hot shit. Fucking hag. All right.
Hag.
She was failing me, and I called my mom, and I was, you know, like, and she called the school, and she's like, "What does my kid need to do to fix her grade?"
Oh, okay.
And she said, "Come in and take a spelling test." All right, easy.
Spelling bee?
Like, just
Like
like
that.
a
Okay.
like, you know.
Yeah.
What does these words mean? Okay, like, and so I studied all night, and the next day I come in and I take the test. And like, I'm ready to do it. And I even cheated a little bit on the ones that were a little hard, like the big fat ones. They were just a little like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't use that in a sentence.
Yeah.
Ever. But okay. And I was ready. I was going to save my grade. And she says, "Have you ever thought of checking yourself into the mental hospital?"
Why
I
does
was
she
like,
have?
fuck you.
Why does she have
Fuck
such
your
an
test.
agenda?
Fuck this school.
Yeah.
And I fucking left. And I just like re-enrolled in a different high school.
Okay.
I just was like,
Maybe it was that English teacher that wrote all those articles.
yo, hag. Fucking hag.
Also, how bad at spelling do you have to be to have someone think you need to be in a mental hospital?
yeah.
Yes, I'm not tripping about this at
Yeah,
all. Like,
you're
it's
like-
a test. I've taken a lot of these.
She wrote shapes. She's like, you're retarded. Okay. Yeah, like she. But that's
She
like,
read too many of my essays.
Yeah. Maybe that. I don't
No.
know. That's just such a weird thing to say to a student.
To
Even
prevent me from saving my grade, which was making me sad,
Yeah.
she...
You're like, you know what? You obviously have some other agenda with me.
Yeah,
Maybe she wanted to bang. I don't know.
she was just like really old and like
Oh.
archaic in ways of like, you know, like I was a little I like attention, but I'm a one-on-one person. Like I don't
Oh,
thrive
same. I'm
in-
mostly homeschooled. I can't do classrooms.
yeah, like once I have a tutor or someone just to walk through something, I'm like a fucking genius. You know, I require very little help. It's just a matter
if
of
someone's talking in a classroom, I'm like,
but if they're talking
What's
to
that
you,
meaning?
hey Lumi,
yeah.
are you know?
Because then you also feel like you have to be more accountable. If they're talking to a classroom, you're like, this obviously doesn't concern me, so I'm going to just do my own thing.
Yeah,
My mom said my first day of kindergarten, the teacher was like, okay, it's nap time. And I just like walked out of the classroom and went on the swings.
You're like, I'm not tired.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make sense. You can't just make me take a nap. And they called my mom and were like, so she can't do that. And my mom was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah,
Your mom seems very cool.
she is cool. I was a weird kid. Like, I was definitely a kid that everyone told her to put me on Ritalin or like,
Oh no!
yeah, like, I don't
Were you
know.
bouncing off walls?
I
Like
wasn't
crazy?
like, no, I wasn't like a hyper kid. I was just a kid that didn't like to be controlled. I didn't want, I wasn't like, I also didn't throw tantrums. I wasn't like a kid that, I don't know. Like,
Did you ever beat up anybody?
No, like I wasn't like that. Well, my brothers, but that's
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. They deserved it.
I don't even know them, but I believe it.
Yeah. I'm the oldest. I have to teach them.
Oh, as you should.
Yeah. I was just teaching them about before anybody else beat
It's
their
the
ass.
right passage of like older sister to like.
Exactly.
No one else can beat you up but me.
I have to punch you in the face. Yeah, and then that, because then when
Yeah.
my brother actually got his ass kicked, then I like talked to those boys and was like, "You don't fucking get to touch my brother. Only I get to beat my brother up. I will kick your ass next." And I was that sister. I was like the oldest and had 3 brothers. Well, 1 brother and 2 stepbrothers.
That's
and
amazing.
yeah, anytime it's like at home, I'm like, God, they're so irritating. But as soon as I heard someone else like fucked with them, I'm like, oh, hell no. Like I would get emotional or like sad when I heard that and then would want to beat the shit out of those kids. But I never did. I didn't get in fights really. I was just a kid that just had, I don't know if like ADD or something, just distracted. Just wanted to do my own thing. Wanted to color. Didn't want to do math. And it was just like, this doesn't make sense. So I can relate on that level with teachers trying to put you in a box and you're like, well, then screw you. Like, I'm trying to meet, it sounds like you were trying to meet her halfway. And
I was so ready for her challenge.
Right. You're like, I'm just.
My mom knew about it.
Yeah.
There was pressure. Like,
yeah.
I had
like,
to,
you're like, I was going to just write some words. And I guess.
It was like 25 words.
Yeah. And at that point, I don't know. It's just.
I invested the whole night prior to studying. And
No,
she wasn't going to let me do it.
Yeah. At that point, it's like, all right, I'm just not good. Yeah. I don't know.
Like,
teachers can be weird.
Once a teacher goes on a power trip, they have lost authority. Yeah. They have lost, you know, the whole purpose of what they're there to do. And like, I don't know, if you don't clock a student that's like clearly got like, you know, kind of an attention disorder, you know, like if you don't realize like, oh, this is somebody who needs a little bit of extra. Like,
well, that's why like I homeschooled mostly. Like, I never felt shame about it. But I feel bad for kids that did. Like, I feel like I knew a lot of kids growing up who got shamed for. It wasn't like they were dumb. They just. It was that it's either ADD or like on the spectrum or just, I don't know, like teachers just being like, oh, just they want to put you in this like box and they want you to just act a certain way. It's like, that's not, you're pretty much trying to, I don't know, you're suppressing something in this child and they need to feel safe. They need to feel like they can just be themselves. And shaming them and making them feel like,
there's something inherently wrong with that.
Yeah, then that's like you're setting them
up
for more failure than helping them. And it's not like... And
I never felt more punk rock than the day I told that teacher to fuck herself. Like,
Good.
Yeah, no, the power flowing through my veins as I...
You took that power back.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes you gotta.
And like...
Some teachers deserve to be told off.
It's like I was a good writer too. Like I took like college writing, you know, and I A's. Like it's not that I like struggled, and like she was just a horrible teacher.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So I did not drop out. I did not drop out. I did not drop out of high school. I graduated for the last fucking time. I swear to God, if I ever. I have a diploma.
Yeah, you're like, I'll pre it. You should have just brought that.
God.
Are there any more producers? Okay. Well, where can the fans find you?
Well, I am live streaming on twitch.tv/official Evelyn Claire, and if you're an OF Spicy Site member, Club Evelyn Claire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or you can just... Yeah. You can just
be a part of the club.
Evelyn Claire is just, or love Evelyn Claire.
Just Google Evelyn Claire, but don't go look at any.
Don't read the articles because they're fucking
They're apparently
fake.
written all by that.
Yeah, no.
Poor English teacher.
She even accuses me of like murdering like my relatives, and that's how like diabolical.
Wow, she thought you were like spooky.
I
thought you were some Wednesday Addams.
I didn't wear black in
character.
high school. I wasn't allowed to wear black.
But did
in
you
high
look
school.
like this?
No.
Oh.
No, I had blonde hair. Yeah, girl, I was different. Like what the fuck
like
was
a
that?
personal
It was so
thing.
Yeah. She knew.
Yeah. Did you ever you've seen like the X trilogy, right? Like X, Pearl, Maxine. Maybe it was like that.
Maybe.
Like X. Like she's like, this bitch is everything I was supposed to be, and I need to murder her and all her friends now. But you escaped.
I did. I told her to fuck herself. I feel like kids need to not be afraid to do that.
Yeah.
When a teacher is genuinely like wrong.
Yeah.
Especially if they're attacking your mental health.
Yeah.
Or like a disability or anything.
I feel like
don't hit them. don't physically do anything.
Fight them with your words.
Yeah. Tell them to go fuck themselves and then be like, yeah, fuck yeah, punk rock, and then leave.
Fuck yeah, punk rock.
Listen to Pink Floyd, and then go
leave. Home. Well, you guys can find me. You know where to find me, Lumi Ray. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for joining us, Evelyn.
It was fun
we will
chatting.
see you guys next time. It was fun, chat. Thanks, chat. Good chat for the chat.